Hello students, today we will start with a new topic, that is sex determination. Sex determination can be defined as establishment of sex through a differential development in an individual at an early stage of the life. If an organism has to grow into male or female, that depends upon the type of cellular division at the early stages of the living organism's life. Now, basing on the type of fertilization, again the sex determination will be changed, means the organism's sex will be changed. That we will see. Sex determination on basis of fertilization is of three types. The first one is progamic. In some types of organisms, sex is determined before fertilization, means without fertilization also. So here, sex is determined before fertilization, means parthenogamy can be the condition here. So example is drones, means honeybees, worker male honeybees, drones in honeybees. Second one is syngamic. Type of sex determination. Here, sex is determined during fertilization. It happens by the fusion of the gametes. Either it is male gamete or female gamete. Sex is determined during fertilization. Here we can see one example. We will take just humans as an example. Here example I will write most plants and animals. In addition to this, we also will take, in case of human beings, how the sex is determined. See, female human being will be having sex chromosomes as X and X. It means that some gametes will receive this X chromosome, some gametes will receive this X chromosome. Now, means this gamete can be converted into one egg and into another type of egg. When it is crossed with the gametes that are having X chromosome, this is of a female, X chromosome of male or Y chromosome of male, then it depends upon if this X chromosome of a female is crossed with X chromosome of male, then the organism will be female offspring. If not, if the same X chromosome, if it did not get fused with male X chromosome and if it is fused with Y chromosome, then the offspring will be male. Okay, this is how in case of human beings the sex is determined during fertilization. Third one, epigamic. Now, let's see the mechanism of a sex determination. Based on chromosome type. Here, the first type based on chromosomes means, for suppose take human beings as an example, we have two types of chromosomes, autosomes and allosomes. The chromosomes which are not responsible for sex determination or sexual development, and the chromosomes which are responsible for somatic development. Okay, so basing on the chromosomes type, how can we determine? One type of chromosomes first we'll see, that is autosomes. Autosomes are also called as somatic chromosomes. What is the function done by these autosomes? Function is they regulate somatic characteristic features. They regulate somatic characters. So what are those? If you say what are somatic characters means some physical appearance of the organism, height of the organism, etc. Next, second type of chromosomes are allosomes. Allosomes we also call as sex chromosomes. We also call as heterosomes. Now here examples are, not example, first we will see their function as we have seen here, the function. They regulate the reproductive functions. Functions, or you'll write directly the characters. So it will be easy for the students. Okay. Sex chromosomes are discovered by McClung in grasshopper. This is one point. Second one, the term allosome or heterosomes is given by Montgomery. Next, among allosomes, the X chromosome is discovered by Henking and this person called X chromosome as X body. X chromosome is discovered by Henking and he called it as X body. Now, basing on the functions of these allosomes or sex chromosomes, Wilson and Steves, they proposed chromosomal theory of sex determination. Now, Wilson and Steves proposed chromosome theory of sex determination. So, in addition to one point that I have written here, they regulate the reproductive characters. These are some of the extra points that are necessary. In this chapter, the scientist names are also very much important. So please go through the scientist names. What are the contributions given by different types of people, whether they are scientists or biologists or naturalists. But they have given their own contribution to the field of biology. So here from this chapter, some of the questions are and some of the points are selected from the previous questions also and framed into a concept. So please go through each and every point that I am writing on the board. So, based on heterogamy, the sex determination is of two types. One is male heterogamy, another one is female heterogamy. This male heterogamy is given by Wilson and Stephen. Wilson and Stephen. Now, again it is of two types. That is, XX and XY type is seen in some types of organisms. XX in female and X0 or X0 is seen in some types of other organisms. Now, this type of allele distribution or chromosomal distribution is given by, this type is XX and X0 is given by McClure. What does it mean? Means the sex chromosome of a female will be having XX type of chromosome, the sex chromosomes of in case of male. But in case of human female, this X chromosome is considered as the 23rd one. This Y chromosome is considered as the 24th one. And all the remaining will be 22 pairs of autosomes. But commonly when we are explaining, we used to say this is the pair of sex chromosomes in males. But the fact is X is 23rd, Y is 24th. They are not actually pair. If pair means we have to consider both as 23rd only. While explanations we commonly say as this is a pair. Now, we will see some points regarding this. So here, females are homogametic. We see this one in case of female, this one in case of. Here, female are homogametic. Means same types of chromosomes. What does it mean by gametic? It means that we know 22 pairs are autosomes. Now, we are telling 23rd pair as allosomes. And we also know one point that female human being produces eggs. So, when before formation of egg in female human being body, these two chromosomes are separately distributed into the gametes. It means that some gametes get this only one single type of X chromosome, and some other gametes will get this second type of X chromosome. So we'll write gametes will get X chromosomes, or gametes receive one X chromosome. So we say gametes are haploid in condition. So female are homogametic, but male are, here since we are seeing two different types of chromosomes, this is X chromosome and this is Y chromosome, we can say this one as heterogametic, or their condition is a hemizygous condition. Okay, one gamete receives only one X chromosome. So, how many gametes are formed? That many X chromosomes are distributed. Now, another point now we will write, which is explaining this concept as heterogamy. Male organisms, male produces two types of gametes. See, these two are distributed into gametes separately, in which 50% or approximately, I am writing, this is not an exact number, 50% of gametes receives X chromosome and 50% gametes receive Y chromosome. Y chromosome. So here male are considered as heterogametic because their gametes are not having, all gametes are not having same type of chromosome. Some are having only X chromosome, some are having only Y chromosome. So male are considered to be having heterogametic condition. Here we can write example. I don't have place. Okay. So just go through these points once. Now, here example, male human. Another example is male or normally Drosophila we can say. Even in case of papaya plant also the same condition. Papaya plant in case of plants. Okay. Okay. So the next one, XX and X0. It means that this is determining the female organism, this is determining the male organism. Here also female are homogametic. But in case of male, what is happening? Some gametes receive X chromosome of this one, X chromosome, and some gametes are empty without any chromosome. That type of condition also determines the sex in case of grasshoppers. And some gametes do not have any chromosome and are considered to be empty. Here example we can take grasshoppers. Is empty. Example, grasshoppers. Now, we can also use some term like one allele is absent in the male. One important point, one allele is absent in male, grasshopper. One more point. In case of grasshoppers, what is the number of chromosomes in case of female? Female has 24 chromosomes. Male Drosophila has 23 chromosomes only. 23 chromosomes. So male grasshopper has 23 chromosomes only. Female grasshopper has 24 chromosomes. It means one chromosome in case of male is missing. So some types of gametes are empty. They do not have any types of chromosomes in them. So this is about male heterogamy and their examples. Next about female heterogamy. Female heterogamy. Again, it is also of two types. That is, here we are not taking XX, we are taking ZZ and ZW to represent the sex or gametic condition. What does it represent? It means that female produces two types of gametes and some gametes with Z chromosome, Z type of chromosome, and some gametes with W chromosome. Now, this type of chromosome distribution is indicating male here. So we can write here as male are homogametic. Now, this type is indicating the female organism. Female are heterogametic. Female are heterogametic. So let's see some example which is very much important here, either in case of male heterogamy and female heterogamy also. Female fowls. Sometimes they just use this term in options and they will not continue this one. Still, we must be able to identify the answer. Female fowls like peacock. Like a peacock. Another example is female fishes. There are some exceptions, but we don't need to read that much in depth. Next, female reptiles. Exceptions like crocodile, etc. Crocodiles and some types of turtles like that. That we will see later. What is the type of sex determination in crocodiles, etc. So here examples under female heterogamy with such type of chromosomal distribution is female fowls like a peacock, female some fishes, and female reptiles. What about this one? Here also male are homogametic. Male are homogametic, one important point. We also will see the distribution of chromosomes according to the Punnett square. Now, female does not have any chromosome in its some gametes. Means some gametes will not have any chromosome and they will be empty in condition. What are examples under this? Here we have seen female fowls like peacock, female fishes and female reptiles. In the same way, we will see some examples like female moths, female butterflies. Okay. So some moths, like in case of moths, the organisms that belong to Lepidoptera. When we see Arthropoda type of classification, then we will understand what are the organisms that are included under Lepidoptera. So here, this type of gene balance theory, it determines the ratio of number of X chromosomes to number of autosomes. So, this theory explains sex determination based on number of autosomes. Here example, in which organism did this gene balance theory was explained by Kelvin Bridges. Example, in Drosophila. In Drosophila. So there was a term that we commonly call how the sex is determined in case of Drosophila. We used to say sex is determined by sex index ratio in Drosophila. That term we use. Drosophila by sex index ratio. Now, There was an equation like to determine this sex index ratio. Sorry. Number of autosomes, sorry, X chromosomes to number of autosomes. So here this one is represented by X. Number of X chromosomes is determined with alphabet X and number of autosomes is represented with capital A. We also will see some of the points. In Drosophila, the gene of femaleness is located on X chromosome and the gene of maleness is located on the autosomes. In Drosophila, the gene of femaleness is located on X chromosomes Next, the gene of maleness is located on autosomes. Next, in case of male Drosophila, there is one extra point also. In male Drosophila, the gene for male fertility is located on Y chromosome. It means that if the gene that is responsible for the fertility condition is not present on Y chromosome, then that can be considered as sterile Drosophila. So here in case of male Drosophila, we should learn 2 points. Normally, for suppose you take mule is a sterile male, we are telling. Likewise the same. In case of Drosophila, normally the male Drosophila, the genes for maleness of the Drosophila are located on autosomes. But the gene that is responsible for fertility condition of male Drosophila, it is located on Y chromosomes. So in case of Drosophila, the Y chromosomes play additional role of spermatogenesis and development of male reproductive organs. Reproductive organs. So, Y chromosome is considered to be essential for a fertile production of a fertile male Drosophila. So, Y chromosome is considered as essential for production of fertile male in case of Drosophila. Y chromosome is considered as essential for production of a fertile male because the gene that is responsible for male fertility is located on the Y chromosome. Next, we will see the ratios. What are the numericals of sex index ratio? I told you that the number of X chromosomes to number of autosomes, it decides the type of sex in case of Drosophila. So, then if the number of X chromosome is 1 and the number of autosomes is 1, then it is responsible for female Drosophila. Next, if the number of X chromosome is 1 and if number of autosomes are 2 in number, then answer will be like this 0.5, and some such type of Drosophila will be developed as male. So here there are two conditions. If number of autosomes are 2 and number of X chromosome is Y, then it is considered as fertile male. Fertile male. But if number of autosomes are 2 and the type of chromosomal distribution is X naught, means some gametes are not having Y chromosome, then such type of Drosophila are considered as sterile male Drosophila. Next, so this is one point. Second one, third point. If the number of X chromosomes are 2 in number and if number of autosomes are 3 in number, then answer will be something like this in points. It is considered as the ratio between 0.5 to 1. Then, means between 0.5 to 1. Then such type of Drosophila are considered as sterile Drosophila, or we also say such type of Drosophila are considered as intersex type of Drosophila. We also use a term like gynandromorphs. Sterile, intersex in Drosophila, or we also use a term here. These are considered as gynandromorphs. So such type of gynandromorphs, they show antero-posterior structure, and are considered as bilateral. Now, once go through these points, next we will see gynandromorphs. They are considered to be, are also called sex piaballs. We also use a term like sex piaballs here. What is meant by this? It is nothing but total body is of female, and here and there somewhere on the body there will be some tissue that is responsible for male characters. Total body is of female but with some male tissues or patches. Means complete male reproductive structures or something will not be developed in such type of organisms. So another type of ratio we will see under X chromosome is to autosomes, that is if it is 1/3, it means that 3 number of autosomes are there and one complete XY type of chromosomal distribution is there. So answer will be less than 0.5, less than 0.5. Such type of Drosophila are considered as meta-males or super males. Means they are considered as fertile. So, fifth type of ratio we can take as 4/3 or 3/2. It also means that 3 or 2 number of autosomes plus here X chromosomes are of like this, means homogametic type. So here answer is more than one, means 1 point something we will get answer here. These are considered as meta females or super females. So this is, so in reptiles sex determination is based on external conditions like temperature, during hatching of eggs. We know that crocodiles and turtles, they used to come onto the shore and they dig the holes and lay eggs there and cover that one again with the sand, and again they used to go back to their water. So in crocodiles or lizards, so if temperature is low, then the type of sex will be female crocodiles or female lizards. If temperature is high during the egg hatching time, if temperature is high, then the type of sex will be male. It will be male crocodile or male lizard. The same reverse in case of turtles. If temperature is low, then type of turtle, means sex in turtle will be of male, means male turtles will be produced. If temperature is high, then the type of turtles are